things. Deliverance means to carry out a task to the end. Some of us need to be delivered from stopping in the middle of things. Well, one of the hindrances in the church is that the church doesn't have enough people who will follow through on tasks. Start anything and finish nothing. I need y'all to help me. Therefore, deliverance can mean to accomplish something, to perform, to completion. Get things done. And then we get upset because somebody else get in there and get it done. They took my job. No, they didn't. You wouldn't do it. I need y'all to help me. Folks can't take something if you're doing it. Deliverance can mean to be redeemed. Glory. To be brought back, to get rid of. It can mean to set free. And it's important for every one of us to understand that we've got to be set free before we can go anywhere else and done. All right. There's some of us who've never been free. Been in church for 30 years. Been in church for 40 years. Been in church for 45 years. Some of y'all been in church for over 50 years. Because you was with me when I started this church. And what I'm wondering, are you free? Are you delivered? To be delivered means that you are brought out of everything that is hindering you. God was remembered by Israel as one who delivered them, as one who brought them out of their troubles. But they forgot something. God brought them out of Egypt. Excuse me. But it's one thing to be brought out of Egypt. But then God had to get Egypt out of them. That's our problem. That's why we get so much deliverance. The reason we need so much deliverance is God brought us out of the world. He did. Oh, yes. And we put down a lot of little stuff. We did. We shout every time we think about the cigarette. Shout every time we think about the crack cocaine. We shout every time we think about the lower tabs. Sitting on the street. Out of the medicine camp. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We shout over all those things. But we forget that there is yet more deliverance. And some of us know that we need it. What do I need? Deliverance. We need to be delivered until we can love our enemy. You'd be surprised the folks sitting up in church, all upset. Just waiting for somebody, just give me somebody that I can feel their ear full. You don't need to talk about Sister Jezebel. Pray for her and seek deliverance for yourself. Pray! Because it's going to take seeking God to cause deliverance for these folks. Pray because it's going to take seeking God for deliverance for yourself. This is the last day. It's 2 o'clock, and one of these days I'm gonna stop letting y'all testify through my time. And I cut the message short because I need my 2 hours. All right. Y'all wouldn't hold you that long. But it's important to understand the need. Oh yes. To know that we need deliverance. Folk love God. That's not the problem. Folk want to be saved. That's not the problem. They want to stop. They want to overcome. They want to be real. They love God. Whether you believe it or not, they even love you. That's right. But they would like to love you more, but they need some deliverance. deliverance. If God would deliver you, you'd be surprised at the person that you would be. I heard the Apostle Paul talking about his need for deliverance one time. He told the folks, said, you know what? I know I got some things to do. He said, one thing I got to do is bring my body. This is some deliverance I need, and I can help. I can help in this one. Says I get to bring my body, this here body, under the subjection of the Spirit of God. Whatever God says, I got to make this body do it. See, some of us are making excuses for everything. They make excuses for ourselves, those little bad kids. My kids get cut up, I call them crazy. You can't love your kids no more than I do. I don't believe it. They get acting a fool, they're crazy. I was talking to Sister Betty the other day, and I was talking about my crazy kids. She laughed. That's crazy. We want to cover because we love love. It's not given to us to cover sin.
All right. Oh, yeah.
God give us love for them so that we can pray for them while they are recovering.
That's right.
But God does not want us to hide what our loved ones do.
Amen.
And try to make it look like they didn't do it. Some of us, we saw our son put a gun to somebody and blow the brains out. We'd be trying to dab up the blood and fix it. So that nobody would know, trying to, and like we don't look like they can't figure it out. Cover. But you can't cover sin. Word of God lets us know that sin is a reproach to any people. I don't care what it is. And sin is just sin. Whatever sin is, whatever your sin is, it's just sin. And your sin is not so bad that God can't deliver you. I don't believe that. Now, some folks don't believe God can do it, but I do. If I didn't, I tell you right now, I'd be taking this robe off, walking down the aisle. Give me my Bible and my purse. Give me, don't forget, pay me first. Because I'm getting out of here.
All right.
Because I don't believe this stuff nowhere. I don't believe in wasting time.
All right.
We would have been hung the lock on the door, trying to find somebody to buy this place and share the money, cut up, and all of us get a little $60 and go home. But God can. He is a deliverer. He will give you victory. Whatever your problem is, from Jim to Jane, He's got the answer. And somewhere in prayer, you're going to meet Him and find that answer. But folk are not willing to pay the price. They're not willing to do what one writer said. He said, I cried unto God, sought Him with my whole heart, and I found Him. That's where we are. We've got to come to a place where we seek Him until we get what we need. Everybody has different needs. And I'm glad for that. Daniel had a lion that he had to face. And Daniel's life was in jeopardy. Here he is in a den, and the lions are all in there with him, and no God in the den. But God must have sent an angel and locked that lion's mouth. See, whatever you need, God's got it. And did just what Daniel needed for the moment. Locked his mouth.
My Lord.
Then there was the 3 Hebrew boys. They needed God to take the heat out of the fire.
All right.
They needed some deliverance that you could know